All right, fellow meme stockholders, XMAX Trading here. Just want to go over some interesting DD relating to gaps on the chart, which I think is pretty important for AMC. So there's there's different gaps, right? So let's see, playing the gap from Investopedia. Traders can benefit from large gaps in asset prices if they turn to be opportunities. Gaps are areas in charts where the price of a stock moves sharply up or down with little no trading in between. As a result, the assets chart shows a gap in the normal price pattern. The enterprising trader can interpret and exploit these gaps for profit. This article will show you how to do that, right? So not all gaps get filled. But the exhaustion gap is what I'm most excited about. It occurs near the end of a price pattern and signals a final attempt to get new highs or new lows. The exhaustion gaps are typically the most likely to be filled because they signal the end of a price trend, while continuation and breakaway gaps are simply less likely to be filled, so they're used to confirm the direction of the current trend. Exhaustion gaps and continuation gaps create the price moving in two different directions. Alright, so yeah. Okay. So let's look at AMC. Right here is an exhaustion gap. Gap's down, boom, and it kind of sells down, but eventually comes back up. Not financial advice, because other types of gaps are less likely to be filled. And there's no guarantee of when this will happen. But I think it's an interesting phenomenon that you see this kind of gap down, the stabilizing base, maybe it dips a little bit more, and it starts going back up. So this is the 15-minute chart on AMC. Look at the gap down, boom, and it wants to fill that gap at some point. In my personal opinion, not financial advice, but there might be a series of gap downs, right? You just don't know. So here's a gap down, May 24th, and so my feeling, my opinion, not financial advice, that eventually it'll come back up to this price level, maybe cover it, maybe go back down again. You just don't know, but I think it will come up to that gap. So there's an exhaustion gap there. Kind of a gap there. I think it got a little bit filled right there. Oops. And then here's a gap here between 13. So continue to go down. And it spiked up, right? On June 8th. So it did fill this gap. Look at that. Pretty interesting. Goes back down. Now we got, okay, so today, June 13th. Kind of a gap down, guys. I think it's, it's just trying to find that level of base, and market goes down, takes a chunk off 700 basis points, maybe goes down further. AMC may follow it a little bit, then come back up, but not financial advice. Let me know what you guys think about it. Hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.